Welcome to another assembly video for the Protectorate Battle Group. Protectorate of Menoth. So I was just looking here. Not long, I just dumped this out, trying to say, okay, how exactly does this guy work? So I guess this is the body in front like this. So, what is the best piece to put on first? It looks like some kind of this. Yeah, some kind of engine-y looking thing. And it fits like that? No, like that. Right there, yes. Is that how that fits? That is how that fits. Right in there, like that. Oh, it's gonna push that in good too. That's gonna be, wow, that, seriously, it's kind of stuck. So this will be the first piece we put in, because that piece is going to be stuck just by friction. But we're going to glue it anyway, but yeah, that's going to stay in there. So that's good, looking at this so far. So looking at this, these are obviously some kind of, I'm over here. No, I got, hold on, I'll find it. Is that going to be too big? No. So these are obviously some kind of smokestack. So I am going to go ahead and drill these out with some pin vise, because that seems like the thing that I need to do to make them look realistic. I think better than what they look like currently. I believe I got the right size bit on there. We'll find out if I screw it up or not. And that's going in pretty good. Look at it. I'm going to give it a half spin, pull off that. It's going down some. It's just not a very deep hole. You want a hole, but you don't want too much of a hole, right? And this white is gonna, yeah, that's good. I think that's good. You know, that clears out, and this black in there, you'll be able to tell that's a nice smokestack hole or steam vent or whatever the heck it's supposed to be. Exhaust pipe. Trying to get it mostly in the center so you don't tear it up. That's the hard part, right? Not the best at the pin vise, but I do what I can. And it looks, this large thing, it's some kind of, I believe this is the one that's supposed to have this, some kind of a device that allows the spellcaster to like do something. Forget what it was called, I was reading in the thing, but I think that's what this thing is on the back here. Maybe not, but if it is, then I'm going to drill that anyway, because it looks like it needs to have a hole up in there too. That is still stuck. There we go. There's enough. I'm going to have to give that half twist in there though. There we go. And now this has already got a depression in it, so that shouldn't be hard. And get the next one. I noticed also I got the Warcaster off to the side here. Still sitting there from when he put him together last time. And he has two little pipes, but they are smaller. I believe they're gonna have to, I'm gonna have to swap out the drill bit when I go drill him. But I will go drill him as well, because that will look better. It's the little things like this, doing this, that really bring things to life when you're assembling the models. That looks much better, doesn't it, than just get there. Oh, there we go. See, much better holes in there than there were before. And they were just kind of flattish. Okay, so now I think he's got these shoulder pads, and they are supposed to be like this. See, I got some posability here, I'm thinking, which I'm surprised, because these doesn't look like they're very posable. So I'm going to think about that for sure. So we need to move on to other pieces that need to be put in here. So this goes in, yep, like this. Okay, but he's got a little head, so let me see. Would it be better to put his, where's his little head? Better to put his head goes in here. Okay, so wow. Interesting. So his head's kind of sits on a swivel in there. Ball joint. That. So I think this needs to go in place first. But I gotta make sure to get that in the right place. Because there is going to be some kind of gappage up there. Which I'm not happy about a lot of this stuff. The gappage. Let's clean this up a little bit. Clean this inside. No, it's just how it is, isn't it? I want it to fit better, but it doesn't seem to be that way. I'll push. That's the best I'm going to get it, so. That is also going to be a tight fit even without glue. Which is interesting. I'd love to get all these done and play them, but I'd like to paint them first too, so some other painting projects might get put on the back burner. Now, this is going to be a chore. Oh, and I can kind of get some posing on that too. It's like supposed to be some kind of robot-y, but almost looks like some of the Mechanica stuff in 40K, kind of a cross between flesh and steel. So really going to have to get legs to figure out how I want that head to look. So, what is this? Tell me I'm missing a piece. It's a shoulder, it's a shoulder. And what are you? This is the, that's what I'm trying to get. Is this his legs? This is his legs. Wow. So should have put the leg, here's the legs. Probably should put the legs on first on this piece. If it works. It's supposed to be like that. How do you go in here? Oh, there's just one way and one way only, isn't there? Look at this. Find it. Just twist it around till I find it, I guess. That goes straight up, so. Lord, this is not working for me. Definitely is just one way that fits in there. It's hard for me to figure out what that way is, but it doesn't seem to be really this way. It's like weird. Really? Golly, man. Could that be any less? It's so blobbly. Really. Look. Very, very blobbly on the end. It's definitely a shape. Maybe I'm trying to do this wrong. Maybe this leg goes like this. Oh, I might have had it back. Oh, yep. But why? Oh yeah, I see on the picture now. Yeah, it is like that. There's something glue on the front here. Something glue. Oh yes. Okay. This glues on the front. Right there. Okay, that cleans that up better. Now I understand. Definitely, I knew those shapes weren't fitting in there the way I wanted them to. Okay, so he's supposed to be like this. Got it. We got it now. Okay, so just dab will do you will be our response here. And we will get this lined up. Push that together. There we go. And put a dab over here. Nope, there it goes. Put that in there, so that will be cool. I like these games. I had one up here. I was playing a little while ago. Oh, get in there. But the thing about them, it's like the old school games that I played where you don't save. You're screwed. That part I don't like. Really, really don't like that part. Not fun. Not fun anymore at my age. to feel like you've wasted that much time. Alright, so this is, I do have some posability here, which I like. Look at the box again. I kind of want to hunker down a little bit. I think I'm going to go slightly differently here. I'm going to look at this though. So he's got this kind of, this is a flamethrower? Yeah, it looks like a flamethrower, but it looks like a horn almost too. Oh, there's some flash in here. Golly. Let's scrape that off. That's ugly flash. There we go. Little flamethrower thing. Like that. It's going to go. This can't go there, right? That's not good. Let's see. Oh, it goes on the bottom of the shoulder joint. Shoulder joint goes in, and then this goes under. Okay, got it. Oh man, it'd be a time for magnetization if you had multiple weapons, wouldn't it? Which one is the right way to go, though? Should be like that, yeah. I think. Wait a minute. That's how it's supposed to go, isn't it? Yep. Yep. That smaller one is supposed to be the one that goes in there. Yep. But, wait a minute, I got it backwards. Oh, there's his head. That's how it goes. No way to tell which one's supposed to go which. They look the same, so guess it's alright. However I do it. I'm going to do that though after I get this body put together. So many, you get these decisions at this point of how things might go. It's hard sometimes. I think I'm going to put this together here, this arm piece next. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. Get a piece together. How about that? So I like a little bit about some other model lines, not just necessarily GW, but some of the customization that you can do with some. I wish GW had more customization. But you know, it's better than some, right? Okay, so this is like this, so it's just like supposed to be swinging it down, so these are like coming like that, yeah. So I got that arm shield on. I'm gonna drop just one drop, come on, one drop of glue down that hole, and we're gonna spin that in. That's how it goes, right? Maybe because of the, oh, no, you can go like that. No, it doesn't fit tight. It fits tight like that. That's gonna go on the bottom of that, so yeah. Let me look at the picture again in the box. Does it really keep this over here, huh? Oh, so he's got it, yeah. He does have it swinging the other, oh, that's how it's gonna be. Right there, I can't get it out. I'm gonna try it one more time. Nope, that's how it's gonna be, that's fine. So you're gonna have, where's this shoulder joint? So this is how it's gonna go, like this. And then like this. Yes, okay. So I guess we'll do, getting this right, this is this, okay. The way he looks is just so weird. So let me see where that goes on here. So let's do this one too first. Get this in place here where it needs to be. Right. Oh, come on. Ah, too much glue. Kind of gurgled out on me. Get it in the right spot though, right? Get it in the right spot. Almost, oh, right there. Right there. Come on, hold. Okay. That's a little off actually. Yeah. Over a little bit. There we go. That looks good. It's so skinny his legs seem though. Maybe bigger than the Warcaster, isn't he? Let me see. There's your bottom. Yeah. No, slightly. Maybe kind of hunched over. So first thing, like this. I almost want to, where is it? Oh, that's there. I almost want to put him at an angle like this. I do want to put him at this angle really. And just the other thing, right this way. Yep, I'm going to put him at an angle. I think I've decided that. Because, I don't know, if I can get some different posability, some different look out of it, I'll always try to do that if I can, because I just try to make your stuff look more unique, more dynamic is the way I try to get it. Is my biggest wish list out of a model when I'm doing it is dynamicism of the pose. I like to have a pose that seems like it's moving, it's targeting the enemy realistically, like it sees you and it wants to come get you and take you out because you are the foe. I'm going to have this shoulder up like this. I think this is going to work. It's hard to know how its final placement on all these little pieces to the arms and how they go. You just got to hold them, and once they're glued, then you got to work with what you have, right? Sometimes it's not the best thing. Sometimes it's not the worst. What's what Bob Ross used to say? There are no mistakes, only happy coincidences. I was actually watching some Bob Ross. It's on Netflix. If you guys want to watch it, Bob Ross on Netflix now. And was watching it because the kids were driving me insane, and my wife was gone. And so I was like, you know what? We're gonna watch Bob Ross, kids. And they're like, what? And I would say pretty much it settled them down and kind of calmed me down a lot too, because Bob's the man, and it is amazing watching him, like just his method, how he paints and stuff. And I watched enough to actually understand what he was talking about, his wet method and how he does that and everything. And it is amazing how he turns simple brushstrokes into the art that he does. And yeah, I mean, it's not Rembrandt or all this stuff, but they are beautiful. And I can see where, just anybody could learn how to do that. It's pretty cool. This guy's going to tilt over until he gets his other arm on, but he's working it, getting there. He's more dynamic than the box front. I think the box front was kind of a hulking, straight pose, like just straight on. And this is definitely going to be more in the realm of kind of, I see you heretic, and I'm going to put this flamer and this flail into your face kind of thing. Got it. I'm going to hold this for a minute, a few seconds hopefully, and we will be done with the Repentor. And I'm looking at the time on the camera, and I think we'll be able to get another model in after this one, because this one did not take as long as the Warcaster did. The Warcaster was a bit of a fight, that guy was. Is this still? There we go. I have to hold both because that top shoulder joint's just a little bit still flexible. There we go. Look. Oh yeah, looks like he's kind of holding the flamer back and about to use the flail. I like that. I like that much. And just a dab right here for that head to get into. And looking around, kind of, where's my tweezers at? But yeah, need him to look off this direction. There we go. I think that's about right. I'm hoping don't have my tweezers so that I can see better. We're about to see if it works. There we go. It's not 100 net. Yes. Yes, I like him. Let's see. Get this. Let you guys see him up close. What do you think? I think he's good. I think he's golden. I'm gonna glue his feet on his base, and he'll be ready, and I'll set up for the next guy. So we will be right back. Welcome back. I have laid out the pieces here, just giving them a really super quick once over just to see what we got here. And this is the Revenger Light Warjack. Now, first of all, he's got this little smoky stack there. So I'm going to go ahead and pin vise that out and make that look more realistic as a smokestack, that it goes in deeper. When I paint that, I'll be able to just paint some darker colors in there. Something in the black range, of course, and or something like that. Some dark brown rusts maybe effects, and make it look very much like it's actually has some depth to it, which it actually will at this point, but more than it would actually have, though. Hopefully that'll be the case. Now, looking at this picture with the assembly instructions, this little piece here goes on here for some reason. Don't know what it's supposed to represent, but that's where it goes. So that's where it goes. Put the dab of glue on there and center it up where it's supposed to be. Get up some more though, I don't want to interfere with this, whatever goes in this hole here, which is this. Let's put this on first. Oh, here's this. It's an engine backpack thing, which also has some things that need attention from the pin vise. So I'm going to do that. That's the same as the other Warjack. I think I should get that right now. I wonder if it's a big Warjack. The big Warjack got some big old pipe things. They don't have holes in them already. I do not think I have a drill bit sitting on my tray that big. I have drill bits that big, but they're out in the workshop, out in the backyard, and it is very late, and I do not want to start a chicken palooza out there, because if I go out there, one of the roosters will wake up and he will sound the something's not the way it should be alarm, and then yeah, it'll be crazy. They'll all start crowing and the neighbors will be very upset. I'm not sure how happy they are sometimes when the roosters wake up at dawn, but at least it's dawn, right, and not, what is it, 3 in the morning right here. 3 in the morning. This is when I get to do these things, 3 in the morning. Okay, so I've got that power supply engine put on there. What should be next? Looks like this shieldy piece goes in there like that. Yep. Oh, that's going to be a tight fit. Just throw some glue in there. Some of these are good tight fits and they're not too bad, but others are like, just sort of like, man, could it fit better? That's going to be his upper body done, I think. Let's get some his head. Yeah, so let's look on the legs. Actually, these arms, we can knock these together real quick, because these go like that, right? Yep. So put a little glue and get these can just glue a little glue on them, and they can be off to the side drying real quick while I work on the leg portions. Just a little dab of glue in there. That should fit just nicely. There we go. And is that flash on the end there? We're supposed to be there. I don't know. It's hard to tell. That's the problem. That's okay. That'll be gluing nicely. I'll be able to glue to the shield on this arm. Right there. Cool. So arm off to the side, shield. Okay, so now we're looking at foot joint, and this is supposed to look like this, I believe. Let me see. This leg. No, is that going there? Does it not look right? That looks right. So let me see here. Let me get it on and then we'll figure out how it's supposed to look. Okay, like that. Okay. Okay, so we'll dab that in there. I'm saying okay a lot, aren't I? I do not know why at this point. Wait, you're fine. There it goes. It does not like me. Okay, other leg. I see that, you know, this one, that one's got more an L shape on the left leg. I guess, yeah. And then the right leg has just this kind of blobby form. I don't know. Not an R shape, just blobby. That is good. And we might as well put his little cod piece in place here. Loincloth combo thing. Oh, fall off, don't fall off. These legs seem tighter than the other jack was. They're the same quote-unquote size of jacks. They're both light war jacks, but this one just seems to be, his leg span seems smaller. That looks good. Looks good. Alright, so where is, sorry, hard to see sometimes. Okay, this goes on here. You will have a shield in that, so really dabble, do you? Again? Dab glue and put his torso in something. So you put these legs together and torso like this. See how this works out. And it fell off. I think there's a little nub on there. Thought it was fine, but it's not. There. There it goes. And the super glue has dried while I've taken the nub off. Thank you, super glue, for your cooperation in this investigation. Alright, now, hopefully he will stick together. After just holding him for a short while. You are not helping me. Oh, no. I thought I had it and then I touched it and it stopped holding for some reason. Okay. I'm going to set you off to the side for just a second. What I'm going to do is what I do. We're going to let that dry for a second and come right back. Because that seems to be a finicky joint. See you in just a sec. I'm back. Finally got that joint to hold. Took a little bit. For some reason I want to leave the super glue open, and what I'm doing right now, leaving it open, it just it doesn't want to hold. It's really, really annoying sometimes. So okay, get these shoulder joints in. Let's see. Let's do the shield side first. Dab. It's a smaller end that goes in here, and the larger end ends up being kind of the point where you connect the lower arm. Let's sit that there for what? You just fell right off. Okay. These things do not like me sometimes. I don't know. Maybe I should be using their super glue. I know what I should be using is a kicker, but I do not currently have one hanging around. Okay, so I think what I have to do, what's going to make most sense, well, first putting the shield on this shield arm is going to make some sense. I know. I should paint it and then do this, but no, we're going to do it this way. This way is going to work. Okay, just going to plug that together. Hopefully that sticks relatively quickly. Okay, so that gives us this pad with a shield in it. And yes, and hold it in front of him like this. Down slightly. We're going to hold it in front of us like that. In front instead of down or up or kind of crisscrossed around the face. I think just straight out will work. Seems like he would be doing that. at this point. So a little dab will do you. And drop it, because that's always the best way to make sure you don't spread super glue everywhere where you don't want it. And set him down so I know what this is going to look like. And that should be the angle that we need. We'll see in a second. I'm going to have to hold it just a few more seconds more. Like I said, sometimes you get it like just a 5-10 count. Sometimes it just is on the hold. There we go. That's one thing on super glue. It does. It's a little bit faster than the plastic glue at times, but it can be a brittle joint, and you just freeze it and pop it off. But sometimes that's what you want. You want to be able to kind of get that joint off later on. Sometimes you don't want to weld them together basically as two or one single piece, which can happen if you are using plastic glue. It's hard to see what he's going to look like, his face so far. Here he is so far. Let's see, he's doing. I'm going to put that. I think I'm going to put that more in a resting position, if I can, than an attack position. Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do. And then we'll get his head in there, and we will get his base on, because he wants to flip forward for some reason right now. Okay, got the glue on there, sitting like this, and I want to put this arm very much so like it would be like that, I think. So we just hold it a second. You'll see him in a second. We'll see how it goes. These guys will have to have names in their Warmachine. Kind of do have names, don't they? Alkius does. The Warjacks don't. They're going to have names. These bases are not good for putting a name on that. This is kind of rounded. Have to do the best I can though, won't I? Alright, so far so good. Let's get your head in here. I think this is going to be straightforward, the head. What angle that's going to go at. Oh! As long as I don't lose it by tossing it across the table. These weird looking faces definitely look like there's something that was living in there. I don't know. I have to look up more about these Warjacks, how they're built. As far as the lore, what they're made out of. That looks good. That looks good. So this is what he's going to look like. Whoops, there we go. Straightforward, shield up, pole arm, kind of not quite at the ready, but you know, ready to be put at the ready. He's getting more of the ready position of like deflecting a blow that's incoming at this point. I think that's the kind of pose we've got him in now. And he is done. Alright, we have one more Warjack left. Oh, I don't know if he's going to be in the separate 3-part video. I think that might be 3 parts. But if he is, you will see him in part 3. If the timing works and he isn't, then you will see him in just a second. But either way, I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you did, thumbs up, likes, all that stuff. And let me know how you guys' Warmachine Mark III projects are going, how your models are working out. Really like to see them. Alright guys, we will talk to you later.